How's it going, everyone? The time has come. Lost Treasures patch notes are out now. So I just want to shout out to Glenn. Glenn actually posted this in our Lucky Legion group. I appreciate it, Glenn. Thank you so much. I wasn't on the ball this morning, didn't check Twitter like I usually do. And yeah, this kind of slipped past me, so thank you. I'll get, this is the first time looking at it as well. So we'll just dive straight in. Lost Treasure Collection event. We're bringing a ton of exciting changes to the game along with Lost Treasures Collection event. In addition to the event, we'll be making a host of tweaks to various legends, abilities, and weapons. Yes. So weapons are getting buffed as well, or changed. Armed and Dangerous evolved. I'll let you guys read that in your own time. Mobile respawn beacons. Need a respawn on the go? Use the mobile respawn beacons in Armed and Dangerous LTM. Players will start the match with one in their inventory. Then from the inventory screen, deploy it anywhere on the map and save your fallen teammates. That just means like an ultimate accelerant. You just open your inventory, press A on it, or X if you're on PlayStation. Be aware, calling in a respawn beacon takes time, giving your enemies time to find you, take you out, and use that beacon you just deployed. Okay, so it's kind of like care packages. There's a bit of a time before it comes in. Everyone's going to be aware of it, and most likely push you. Crypto Town Takeover. Crypto is taking over and providing some recon to Kings Canyon. Located southeast of the map under Repulsor lies Crypto's map room. Use his tech to get the location of all legends on the map and check the screens scattered around the room to see how many enemy squads are nearby. Holy shit. Location of all legends. That's pretty cool. That won't be a permanent thing. It'll just be like a little ping. Heirloom. We already know Mirage's heirloom. I'm not a big fan of it. I think it's useless. It's cool for Mirage fans to have an heirloom, but they kind of got rid of the concept of a cool weapon for each legend, so I'm not very happy with that. Okay, this is what we're looking for. Oh, we can already see Lifeline Octane. We'll go Lifeline first. Passive. Combat Revive now replaces Combat Medic. Deploy a doc. Deploy DOC, so your heal drone, to revive teammates. Doc will deploy a shield and revive Lifeline's teammates, leaving Lifeline free to defend or revive someone else. This fully replaces Lifeline's old passive, including fast heal. Okay, so Lifeline no longer has fast heal, but she can revive 2 people at once. So if I'm downed and Chicken's downed, Saka could essentially drop his doc on Chicken and revive me, and we could both be getting up at the same time. Tactical Lifeline's tactical cooldown is now 45, was 60. Holy shit! That is so good, man. Do you know how many times I've been like, Saka, where's your heal drone at, man? He's like 20 seconds. So this is gonna get rid of that. 45 seconds. Ultimate Lifeline's care package now contains more items. Care packages will contain 3 times more small healing items when it decides to spawn small healing items. Care package will contain 2 times more attachments when it decides to spawn attachments. Right. So in the one door that you open up, there's going to be 3 times the amount of healing items. And in the other door, if there's a barrel, it's going to drop 2 of those barrels, or 2 times of those attachments. It might not be the same level of rareness. Okay, that's a really big update, and I think Saka's going to be extremely happy with that. And I think a lot of Lifeline mains and a lot of teams that have a Lifeline player on their team are going to be super stoked. For me, I am, because I'm going to be the one that's downed, and Saka's going to be able to revive me. I'm going to be up in the game more. Octane, tactical. Upon activation, Stim will remove movement impaired effects. Stim's sprinting speed is increased by 10%. So Octane's actually faster now. He's actually faster. And if you are slowed by Watson's trap or Caustic's gas, you can hit that Stim and you'll be able to move out of it. You won't be slowed anymore. His ultimate, players can now double jump in mid-air after using Octane's launch pad. Players can change directionally easily from the double jump. Okay, it's not as big of a buff as I thought, but I think that's going to be quite good. That's going to be quite good. We'll probably see a lot more Octanes around the map, especially with the stim speed increase and the movement speed impairing effects being removed. That's a really cool feature. I didn't even think of that. Revenant. Tactical will now cancel Pathfinder mid-grapple. Wraith mid-phase walk attempt before phase walk activates. Are you kidding me? Revenant. Oh my god, he's such an annoying character. His silence already like cancels your smoke that's in midair when you're Bangalore. He will now prevent Mirage Cloaked Revive, Mirage Decoy Control Activation, Lifeline Combat Revive. Wow. Wow. That's huge. Ultimate range removed on Death Totem. So there's no more range limit on the Death Totem. Okay, we're going to see probably more Revenants now. He's still not going to be a top pick, but for the Revenant mains, I know you're out there. Sean, I see you. I'm talking to you. You're probably going to be stoked with this. Much better kit. Crypto Tactical deploying hack. Crypto's drone now takes 1.5 seconds from 2.5 seconds. Okay, it's much quicker to come out. That's good. Ultimate EMP will now disable Watson's pylons. Okay, that's really good too. Not the update I was thinking. I was thinking he was going to be able to do an EMP ultimate without actually being in his drone. I know now you can fly it out there, but without having to fly it, so you could just aim it in a direction and it would automatically fly out. Loba, Tactical Burglar's best friend will no longer be intercepted by Watson's interceptor pylon. Okay, that's cool. So Lobas, you'll be able to teleport away even if there's a Watson there. Black Market will now only pick up one stack of ammo rather than one stack plus the amount that was required to fill whatever partial stack you had in your inventory. Ultimate Accelerants now give 20% ult charge up from 17.5. Okay, it's not really any different to Loba. She can just get out, which that should have always been the case. You should have been able to teleport away. Mirage, Tactical, you can now hold the tactical button and release to auto-control decoys. Okay, that's cool. Decoys will now say lines when shot. That's also good for teammates, so you'll hear a Mirage decoy. You'll know where it's come from. Passive, when cloaked, Mirage's hollow emitters will be visible to players that are less than 5 minutes away. Okay, right. When cloaked, Mirage's... Is that his passive? That doesn't really make sense to me. When cloaked, Mirage's hollow emitters will be visible to players. Okay. Skydive will now create decoys for the entire squad when skydiving, when still diving with your squad. That is... So that's awesome. There's going to be so many squads just flying in everywhere. Gibraltar fast heal granted inside the dome shield, slowed down 25% faster to 15. Okay, fucking thank God. Because like you're getting rid of Lifeline's fast heal, which has always been her go-to and one of her best features. And you weren't going to get rid of Gibraltar's? He still got it. 15% will do. Caustic. Enemies can cancel Caustic's barrel by shooting it before it is fully inflated. Oh, thank God. I've been wanting that for a long time. Watson, the intent of these changes is to create openings where enemies can breach Watson's positions. It is possible. It is still possible for Watson players to hold a position with a trophy indefinitely, but that should come at a cost of using ultimate science. Yeah, definitely. Pylons now last 90 seconds. Okay, that's good. Watson can now have up to 3 pylons out at a time. Whoa. Watson can stack 2 ultimate science. That's really good. That's a really good Watson change. What this means is Watsons are no longer going to be able to sit in one building with the one ultimate or one pylon and sit there for the entire fucking game. They will have to redo it again every 90 seconds, but they can carry 2 ult cells, which means they can essentially get 2 more. Increasing Wraith's tactical cooldown has proven to be ineffective at curbing her exceedingly high win rate and kill rate. Wraith mains, you're about to cry. These changes are meant to disincentivize Wraith players from using her phase walk as a get out of jail free card and move it into more of a repositioning. Okay, phase walk. Phase walk now takes 1.25 seconds to enable. Was 0. What the fuck? 1.25 seconds? That's more than 3 times the other amount. Wraith will receive a 20% move slow. This does not affect her phase walk while placing a phase portal. While in phase walk, Wraith now gets a 30% move speed. Okay, that's pretty good. 30% movement speed is really good, but 1.25 seconds. While in phase walk, Wraith can now see other players while in the void. That's pretty good. Phase walk now lasts 4 seconds. That's good. Phase walk cooldown is now 25. Okay. That's actually really good. I think Wraith mains are going to like that. I'm not sure where they're going with this. I think this is going to make her better. I genuinely think this is going to make her better. But they're right. They've turned it into a repositioning ability as opposed to a push in and quickly get out of jail free card, like they said. Her phase tunnel decreased distance for portal placement. Wow, 25%. Okay. 30% movement speed. I'm very interested to see how that works in game. Damn, this update's got a lot of shit. Wraith Fanes, let me know in the comments how you feel about that. Let me know. I'm a semi-Wraith main. As you all know, I have like 4 mains. But this is it's kind of a sidestep as opposed to a nerf or a buff. See what I mean by how I was saying it's like a buff nerf or a burf, as Justin would say. Yeah. Weapons, loot, ziplines. A cooldown will be applied to re-grabbing ziplines without... Yes! Yes! No more fucking... You know that shit that I always say is obnoxious, where they're jumping up on top of the zipline? Thank God. That also means, Ian, we will no longer be able to just sit in the middle of World's Edge zipline and going up to Twitch TV and jump in the middle. The cooldown will increase with each time a player disconnects. Thank God. Ziplining is going to be very scary. That means, you know what that means though? That's a Pathfinder nerf again. That's another Pathfinder nerf. A lot of people probably are going to skip that, but that right there, whew, Pathfinder nerf. The cooldown will reset when the player touches the ground. Okay. Havoc Rifle, greatly increased horizontal recoil in the initial shots of burst, decreased magazine. Oh my God, yes, yes. Zach is going to be happy about that. Sentinel, rechamber time, 1.6 seconds now instead of 1.75. Energized duration, 90 seconds instead of 120. Whew, that's good. Although, who the fuck energizes their Sentinels? QIL, teammates can now ping a friendly caustic trap. New health bar for when users are in Revenant Shadow form. That's good. Map rotation times are now even between King 10 and World's Edge. That's fucked. Unless you like World's Edge. That's good for you. Bug fixes. General fixed issue with railing. Not. Oh my God. I just had a rant yesterday about that never being fixed. Thank God. Fixed an issue with being unable to mute squad before the legend select. Removed more exploitable spots against Prowlers in Bloodhound. I didn't even know that was still a thing. Fixed issues with loot spawning in unreachable places in both King 10 and World's Edge. Yep. Fixed an issue with players being able to move at walk speed when downed. That's been in the game for a long time. About time you did that. Fixed an issue with Prowlers not killing Mirage decoys in one swipe. Fixed issues with ninja controller layout. Yep, I've heard about that. Fixed issue with you got a treasure pack. Yes, thank God. Probably the best thing to come out of this patch is that. Crypto. Fixed an issue with Crypto's drone flying without input if the user started to sprint by using double tap sprint option. Never had a problem. Lifeline. Fixed an issue with Lifeline able to drop a care package on a quest artifact location, preventing users from picking it up. Oh, that's pretty cool. Fixed an issue with Lifeline's drone getting stuck in the air after collision with an Octane jump pad. Okay. Loba, fixed issue with Loba being able to get out of bounds areas using Burglar's Best Friend. Fixed issue with Loba's Burglar's Best Friend being blocked by invisible collision at the entrance of firing range. Yes, that's been annoying. Fixed an issue with Loba's Black Market not showing the correct range. Yep. Loba's Black Market now shows correct ammo count for care package weapons. Oh, that's good. That's screwed me over a few times. Fixed an issue with Loba's Tactical not functioning on certain services. You should now be able to recreate the trailer moment. Yeah, thank God. Loba's ult is now refunded if it gets caught between 2 doors. Oh, cool. That's good. Fixed an issue with Mirage's decoy not being able to ping correctly under circumstances. Fixed an issue with Mirage's decoy not being able to crouch walk through certain areas. Fixed an issue with Mirage's decoy playing the falling animation when the player is falling. Fixed an issue where that's a one that happens a lot. Fixed an issue where Mirage can still control his decoy after being silenced by Rev. Octane. Fixed an issue with Octane jump pad deleting other legend abilities. Octane jump pad disappearing when other legends tactical interacts with it, and Octane's jump pads falling through the floor. They haven't fixed the bug where if you press jump at a certain time, you won't actually jump off the pad, which is a bit disappointing. Pathfinder, fixed an issue with Pathfinder's grapple not allowing running if a failed deploy occurred. Fixed an audio issue with survey beacons being too loud. Yeah, that's definitely an issue with Revenant Death Totem not being rendered. Fixed an issue with Revenant's audio. Holy shit. His tactical cutting off halfway through its playback. Fixed an issue with not being able to heal after getting knocked and going through a Wraith portal. Guys, this is a huge update. This is almost like a season patch for Respawn, and this is a direct result of their new Vancouver studio. They have tweeted about it. This item here is the first item to come out of that studio. And honestly, this looks like they're heading in the right direction. They know that they need to up their game, and they have with Season 5, and they seem to be doing it continuously. And I hope that we continue to get updates every 5 to 6 weeks of this this level, because this is amazing. Like, the game is going to be played so different now. Like, look at all these legend buffs and stuff. This is not even a new season, man. This is a mid-season, not even a mid-season, a third season bloody event. So yeah, make sure you like, drop a comment in the bottom. Let me know what you think about some of the buffs and nerfs and everything else in this video. Sorry it's a bit long, but there's quite a lot to go through, and I want to go through it in detail with you guys. But yeah, let me know, and I will see you on the stream tonight. There will be another video out today going over building a PC. I'll see you there.